Welcome coders. Today we will discuss about the using HTTP only cookie in Learn Stack. So it has several benefits. I will discuss it later. But first of all, I want to show you the output or the finished products we are going to make today. Okay, localhost 5173. So this is our finished product. This is home page, about page, service page, contact, and its dashboard. So if you are not authenticated, if you are not logged in, you cannot get access to that page. But only if you are authenticated, then you can get access to dashboard. Okay, so we are protecting our routes and we are using the latest technologies like React 19. And you see, I'm showing you React 19. It has the React 19 Tailwind CSS4, and you see the React 19 and React DOM, React Router version 7. This is the latest version. Okay, and not only that, we are using Node.js version, latest version. So Node.V, it's 23. So all the latest technologies you are going to get today. So I am starting my server. Start. So this is basically protecting our routes by HTTP only cookie. So it has several benefits. So if I log in, so Shakil gmail.com, and then you will get access to dashboard. So this is our dashboard. Okay, so you will not get access to the dashboard if you are logged out. Okay, so if I try to go to the dashboard, we cannot. It's redirecting us to the login page. Okay, so we're in our MARN project, several times we need to authenticate our routes, protect our routes. So why we are using HTTP only cookie in Learn Stack project is because it has several security benefits. Okay, so protecting against XSS attack. HTTP only cookie cannot be accessed by JavaScript document.cookie, preventing attackers from stealing access tokens using the cross-site scripting. Okay, so it is give you some security benefits. Okay, authenticate transmission with request. The browser automatically send HTTP only cookie with the. I will show you how it is sending, and we have the postman also. I will show you only cookies with every request to the specified domains, ensuring secure session management without exposing tokens in local storage or JavaScript. So we are not storing it in the local storage, which is to some extent vulnerable. Okay. Prevention of token theft. Storing access token in local storage or session storage, both are vulnerable. So local storage and session storage makes them vulnerable to XSS attack. HTTP only cookie reduce the risk of token theft since they are not accessible to JavaScript. Okay, so it is not accessible to JavaScript. Same site and security flags. By using same site strict or same site lags, cookies are protected from CSRF attack. Cross-site request forgery attack. Secure flag ensures that cookies are sent only over HTTP connection. So usability and performance benefits, automatic authentication management. Since cookies are sent with the every request, authentication flows become simpler, avoiding the need of manual token storage and retrieval. Persistent sessions. Unlike local storage-based authentication where tokens must be manually handled, HTTP only cookie maintain user sessions seamlessly. Okay, so it's not, say if I log in, it will persist. So if I refresh, it will not log me out. It will persist automatically. Okay, and you see the storage. You need to go to the application, and you see this is the cookie. Okay, so if I remove it, it will automatically locked out. So I am removing it. and refresh it, it's locked out. And if I log in once again, so you are getting it. And if you refresh it, it will stay there, so it's persistent. But if you use the local storage session or cookie, but you need to handle it manually to persist. Okay, since cookies sent with every request, authentication flows become simpler, avoiding the need manual token storage and retrieval. Unlike local storage based authentication where tokens must be manually handled, HTTP only cookie maintain user sessions seamlessly. Better compliance with OAuth and security standard. Many security standards, including OAuth 2.0 and WASP recommendations, favor HTTP only cookies over. So we have WASP top 10 security guidelines or recommendations where favor HTTP only cookie over local storage based authentication. So HTTP only cookies provide better security, protection from XSS token theft, and simpler authentication handling in MERN stack. They are highly recommended over local storage or session storage for handling authentication token. So HTTP only cookie provide better security, which is far more better than the local storage, and they are highly recommended over local storage or session storage for handling authentication token. Okay, so this is highly recommended, and I will show you from the Postman. Now see in the Postman how they are maintaining everything. So if I log out from, so if I log out, it goes away. Okay, so look, see at the Postman. So we are logged in. I am logging out. I am showing you once again. So we are trying to log in. Okay, so we are logging and getting the data, but thing is that it will come as a JWT in the cookie session. In the cookie you will get, they are sending it automatically, not manually. So if you come in the cookie, you will see JWT, and this is the token. Excuse me, and it's HTTP only. Okay, so if I log out, so I cannot get my profile. You see, it will give us error, no authentic, no authorized, no token. So they will not allow. But if I log in once again, so let's see the cookie. So there is the token over JWT only token. I'm removing it. There only token. But if I log in once again, you will see the JWT is here, and you will get the token and HTTP only. But if I log out, and if you come over here once again, you will not see it. You see, if I log out, have I logged out successfully? Okay, and come to the cookie. So there is no token over here. Okay, so it's handled automatically. You have to do nothing. And same way in the browser, we are seeing the same. If we log in, so I'm logging by Laviv. So you will get the JWT token, and if I logs out, so it's persistent and it's handling automatically. So if you refresh, it's not moving away, and the Postman you are doing so. So this is my project. This is my finished project, and this is very much helpful, and I have shown you all the advantages. So this is highly recommended by the OWASP top 10 security. Okay, so you should implement it in your MARN app project. Okay, so if I logs out, it goes away and it's redirecting us. So this is the code, and I have the code in my GitHub. Let's go to the GitHub. I will show you, I will give you the link. So JWT HTTP only. So you will get the link, or you can come over here, and let's build it from scratch. So I have a folder and its name is HTTP JWT. So first of all, I am removing my previous code and go to the code. So it is TypeScript project, okay? So it will be TypeScript, okay? So first of all, I am creating a server, okay? So a server for the backend. So inside server, go to the terminal and go to server npm init y. So you get the package.json file here, and you need to install some packages. So npm install unit express.env. We need course, cross origin resource sharing, and we need mongoose, as it is marn stack mongoose for mongodb, and we need JSON web token. So these are the bare minimum, and we need node mod to concurrently run our server. And another thing we need, and that is Morgan, to log our API request. Okay, npm install Morgan. Okay, so this is bare minimum, and if further anything needed, we will come back. So in the server, create a folder, name it source, and source. Inside the source, create a file named server.ts, as it is ts JavaScript project. Okay, first of all, this is our server.ts, and we need to start our server. First of all, const app equal to express. Not only that, we need to bring express. So import express from express. Okay, and we need to start our server. So app.listen. So app.listen, we need port, and we need console.log. Server is running on port okay, so we need port. Okay, so we need .env also, and these things are needed. Okay, we are keeping that. We need .env, express.env, import.env from .env. We are bringing above, and we need the models mongoose connect. Right now we don't need mongoose, and port we can use it above. So process.env cannot file process document install try npm I types node. Okay, and we have the source folder. Before that, as it is you see node version 23, so TypeScript is built in. But before that, I wanna tsc. So we will get tsconfig file. Okay, so that's why the problem is solved, but now we need npm install dev express. So we need type definition for express, we need course, not only course, we need types for course. So as it is TypeScript project, so we need types for course. So we need Morgan. So don't worry if you don't understand what is Morgan, what is course. When I will come, I'll discuss everything. So Morgan course. Okay, so there is no problem right now. Okay, .config .course, but we need not only course, we need we need to allow our front end. So I am using it. So it will allow our front end. It will not give you any course error. So exact origin, not wildcard, allow cookies. Okay, and so I think our file will, and in the tsconfig file, the built-in files or configuration will not work. That's why we need in the tsconfig, we need to bring this configuration file. You will get this code, so no worries. So instead of this built-in codes, I am removing it. I am giving my own. Okay, and not only that, we need to install tsc, then we'll get the dist folder. You see, you will get the dist folder, and TypeScript will compile over here. Okay, so in the tsconfig file, we need to start nodemon. So here is the uses of nodemon. Okay, so we have the nodemon. Nodemon will concurrently down our server. We do not need to restart. Okay, src dot server.ts. Okay, server.js. Okay, is it server.ts or js? Let's check. This is server.js, and we need these two things also. It's server.js, and we need two things. So build and was. So if you have any change, you have to run the was, otherwise it will not work. So we are good to go, pretty good to go, and we need to the was file server. So npm start. So npm start, this is start. So it's giving you some problem. What's the problem? Cannot find module. Server, what's module they are not getting. Let's check HTTP server. I'm running npm run was. So it's not finding any module, but we have to find out the module, which module is creating HTTP server.js. Basically, we have some problems. You see, nodemon is src server, it not server, it should be dist. Okay, so I am solving this problem, dist. So it will look over the file of dist. Okay, and we have another problem, and it is that it should be port, not prompt. Wrongfully, it's coming from the suggestion. So I think so now our server is running, but we don't like to run our server in 3000. Basically, front-end applications are running on this port, so that's why we are creating env file .env for environment variables for env, and we need port. Say I'm giving 8000, and whenever you create env file, along with that you need to create the git ignore. .git ignore file, and in the .git ignore we need .env, it will not, and node modules. Okay, these two files will be ignored. So everything is working. So what we need to connect our database. So to connect our database, what we need to go to the server. Is it recording? Yes, recording. So we need URI, or we need this up to this place. So .env config, and before that we need mongoose. Okay, so npm install mongoose. I'm bringing mongoose. Or is mongoose? Anyway, error is solved. Let's see. If needed, we will come back. So we need mongoose port. Yeah, we need mongoose URI. So URI process.env mongo URI. So in the mongo URI, you have to bring it in the env file, and you have to grab the connection string. So this is the connection string, and so this is the connection string. So from where you will get, and you have to come in the MongoDB. So from MongoDB you will get the connection string. So let it load, then I will come back. Okay, before that, MongoDB and list. Okay, so come here, MongoDB, and what we need, let's say another file. We are using URI course express, and this file is very important. And we need Morgan also. If you don't use express, it will not receive the HTTP request. So we need express and Morgan. Okay, let's see if anything is needed. So we have port, we used course, URI, mongoose, and this is the bare minimum routes to check our, and we need auth routes. So we are bringing it, but later I will connect it. So we need auth routes. So I am commenting it right now, otherwise it will provide error. But I am arranging my codes. It's messy. Okay, mongoose, but I'm not finding any mongoose. So it's coming here. So it should not be here. It should be here. So I hope if I connect to the connection string, then it will work. So I am, as it has the password, so I'm not showing you. So this connection string you will get from, you have to go to the cloud cluster and browse collection, not browse collection, so cluster connect. So if you come, you will get the connection string. This is the connection string, you see. So you will take you can get it from here. Okay, so I am creating my, so I have set my connection string. So things are like that. So this is port, this is connection string, and we need a lot of environment variables, so we will set it as we go along. And this is the bare minimum routes to check our routes. Let's see whether we have it or not. Yeah, we have it. So hello world. So let's go, our server is running. npm. So server is running on port 8000 and connected to MongoDB. So MongoDB connection established. Excuse me. So let's go to the localhost 8000. So hello world. So our bare minimum routes are working. So everything is all right. Okay, so we have created the server and set up our TypeScript configuration. Now, first of all, we need and our MongoDB connection is established. Okay, so then we need routes. So for this route, so I am creating routes folder first. So inside source, I am creating routes. Routes and user routes. .tsx. So this is user routes. So I am taking these things and we have no middleware right now. Protect, no need at all. We don't have this controllers file. So I am commenting this right now and bringing this. Where is our? So this is our app. So we have auth routes. So we need to bring auth routes. Import auth routes from routes auth routes. Import. There is a typo. Cannot find auth routes. So this is not auth routes. This is user routes. The routes.js. So it's not getting. Just give the user routes. User routes. So it's not getting routes, user routes, export default routes, user routes. Maybe we need to, let's see, npm start npm. I'm clearing first. npm run was. So it's creating problem. Maybe there is a typo or spelling mistakes. Auth routes from routes. UTS. Oh, sorry, it's JS6. I have to write it TS6. It's only TS. That's why it's creating problem. Still now it's creating problem. Why? So it's again I am creating problem. It's not auth routes. This is user routes. User routes. So now no problem. Let's see, our server is running and MongoDB connected. So we have created our routes. Now we need controllers. 70 controllers, and let's see user controller. User controller. User controllers. .ts, not tsx. So bring the user controller, controllers, user controller, So bring these things from here. So here is the, I will show you register, login and log out. Okay, so bring this code. So it is not getting middleware, JSON web token, auth request and async handler. Okay, so I am bringing these files first. Npm install async handler is the handling errors. So we don't have users, so I'm removing it right now. So before that we need to bring the user models. So models user, models user model.ts. So bring the user model first. So we are using username, email, password and role, and this is for decrypt hashing our password. Okay, so it will not provide you the plain password. Instead it will, I will show you in the MongoDB, it will provide you the hashed version of the password. So I am pasting it over here, and we need bcrypt.js. npm install bcrypt.js. And what we need, so we can bring the user model. So models user, and we need generate token. So generate token will come from middleware what utils generate token. So utils generate token, the source utils generate token. So it will generate the token. So you see this is the HTTP only, secure process enp.production, same site strict and maximum ace, and it will generate token sign. So we need JWT secret. Okay, and we need to JWT secret in our env file. So give some random numbers or text, and we need middleware auth. So this is for protect routes, middleware auth. Query middleware and auth.ts. So we need JSON web token. Okay, and to install JSON web token. So not only JSON web token, we need the type declaration also. You see npm install types for TypeScript, satisfy TypeScript. So the error will be solved. Yeah. So this is the auth middleware, and this is the controller. And what we need, we can bring generate token from utils. And what are the errors? Auth request. So it will come from, you have the auth request. You see auth request. So this is the TypeScript declaration. and I think everything is all right, no errors. Let's see. npm start. So it's creating some problem. Logged in successfully. Auth request expert. So auth request was created problem because it was not saved. Now there is no error in our app, so everything is running perfectly. So if you go to the routes and we can uncomment, so this will be workable. Okay, so I am connecting everything from the controller. Okay, so this is controller, 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 from controller, and protect will come from middleware. You see we have the protect. Where is the protect? Middleware what? So in the protect we are getting that if there is no token, no authorized token, and it will verify the JSON web token, and it will navigate us to next. Okay, so it will just check the token. Token will come from request.cookie.json. So let's go to the Postman. So the we can try over here. Let's see what is our routes. I mean our routes are API version on both. So version on both login. So first of all we are registering, or keep login here. I'm duplicating, and its naming is register user. Register user. So register, and in the body we should give name. First of all we should give name, Shakil, name Shakil. So, and it should be JSON. Okay, raw JSON. So it should be post request. You see it is post request. This is post request. Okay, so let's go to the send. It's not founding, and you see for we are getting this log for this. I'm showing you the package for Morgan. Okay, where is this Morgan? If you don't use this Morgan, you will not get this log. Okay, so it's not getting is because our server is running on 8000. Let's see, 8000 API beyond register. Let's check API beyond register. Auth routes, routes user routes, auth routes, register, post request. Is there any typo? Eight thousand. It's 8000 localhost. Why it is not getting? We need to figure out auth register. Basically, it was not working properly for two regions. Previously, we had no JS. It was without JS, so you have to give JS over here. And not only that, we have to give JS over here also. In the controller, it was previously like JS. So JavaScript file, you have to give it over here. And restart the server. npm start npm run boss. So I hope now it will work. So though I have tried on time, so I am trying again in front of you. So I am trying, so I am getting registering the user and it's successful. You see, Morgan is giving us successful request, and if you go to the database, you will see the data. So HTTP only user. So we are getting our user, and its password is being hashed. So another thing I want to show you, if you come here over here, you will see the JWT. Okay, so JWT will be here. But if I log out, say I am logging out from this logout, so logged out successfully. So if you go to the register user, you will not get, you see JWT is not here. So you can log in, or I am registering another user. Register user. Yeah, I'm registering another user, say John. Okay, I'm registering another user, and you will get the cookie, JWT cookie over here, and it is HTTP only. So we have two users. Let's go and see. So we have two users. One is John and another is Shakil. And role is user. So you can log in. So now every routes is working. So if you go to the login, and if you see, I am removing the JWT. So try to log in. Say Shakil, and logged in successfully. Go to the cookie, and you see it's JWT. Okay, and you can check by decoding JSON with token decode. So if you try to decode token, so this is the user ID. So match it whether it's Shakil's ID or not. So I am taking the screenshot and go to the MongoDB database and see the, you see this is same 67F55 67F55 907 and CAA. So we are getting the same user. Okay, so we are successful, and you see this is the advantage of JWT. It's coming built in there. You have no set it automatically, and you can get the profile. So if you token was like local storage token, so it will you have to find it, you have to set it manually, but you have not set it manually. So if you are logged in, you can easily you can get the profile, logged in profile. No need to provide any properties of undefined, cannot read properties of undefined reading. So let's see, log out. I'm logging out once again, try to log in once again and try to get the profile. Cannot read properties, some error, internal server read properties of undefined. Now YouTube, so it has some error. It's showing that cannot read properties of undefined reading JWT. So the error is coming auth.js. Okay, so auth.js cannot reading property of undefined. Node.js G31. Okay, we need to solve this issue. So the several problems will come and you have to solve this. So basically, to solve this error, you need to have cookie parser. Okay, cookie parser installed, otherwise it will not work. So you need to install npm install cookie parser. So install it, and still it has the error. So you have to use cookie parser, app.use cookie parser, and it's giving it needs type definition. So cookie parser, I'm installing it. I hope that will solve the problem. Okay, npm start npm run was. Okay, I hope this time we will get the profile. Still server error. Reading JWT, maybe it has not saved properly. Again, I am saving and restarting the server. Okay, so profile not authorized token. So right now it's giving another error. So let's log in. So I am logging out and log in once again. Login. Okay, now get profile. It's saying unauthorized. So my bad, basically I had the previous cookie set over here, that's why it was creating problem. So I have unchecked it. So when I worked on another project, it had the cookie. So it was old cookie and another project's cookie. That's why it was not working. So if I log in once again, so I am login by John, and if I go to the profile, I will get the John's profile. But if I log out, I will not get John's profile. I'm showing you. So it said not authorized. But if I log in once again, I will get John's profile. Okay. So I am logging out from here and I'm logging by another user. His name is Shaki. Okay, I am logging in. And if I try to get the profile, I will get the profile of Shaki, not John. Okay. So who is the user logged in? You will get the respective user's credentials. Okay, not others one. So and you have to do nothing. You need not to set the cookie or token manually. So it's coming automatically. So my problem was that it was previously set. That's why it was creating problem. So our backend functionality is done and it's working perfectly. We have two users, so we have checked every routes, register, login, log out, and profile. So now go to the front end and set it. Okay, so go to front end, go to, so I am removing from here bit. Okay, we will use bit project. So npm create bit latest. So I'm coming back from server, bit latest, project name front end. We'll use React, TypeScript, cd frontend and npm install. So it will take a little bit of time, and after finishing I'm coming back. So it's done. Now we need to go to the TypeScript. Oh, sorry, not TypeScript, Tailwind CSS docs bit. So we need to this frontend bit. We have to add it over here to have Tailwind project. Okay, it's done. Excuse me. And we need to have Tailwind in the CSS. So source app.css. I am removing it. I am adding it over here, and I am removing this CSS also. So to ascertain whether it is working or not, I am adding bare minimum Tailwind. Okay, so npm run dev. So let's go to localhost 5173. So Tailwind is working. So everything is working. We have no problem. So now include something. So we need to go to the, so this is server, go to the front end, and inside source we need to add the components. First of all, navbar. Okay, go to source components, then navbar, then navbar.tsx, navbar.tsx. So navbar, we need React router and React icons. So I am removing these things. So we are using Tailwind 4, and we need to have React router version 7. React router version 7. So if we go over here, you will find the installation. So npm install React router. So after that we need React icons. So now bring the link React router. Okay, and we need React icons. React icons. Okay, and not only that, we need to have browser router. So I am removing it. We need browser router. And the main.csx. So browser router, this is the React router convention. So main.css, go over here, browser router, okay, and we need app.css, we need this router. So right now we have no navbar. Okay, so I'm bringing everything, but later if it creates problem, so it will create problem. We need bring navbar, from navbar we need routes, we need route, and we have no home page. So go to component, pages, home page.tsx, so go to home page. This is bare minimum, no need to have anything. RAFCE, this is home page. We don't want to have another pages. We don't like to have these pages, it will waste our time and it has no necessity. So I'm bringing home page from components, and we need login page. Okay, components, pages, say auth, no, not in the pages. Components, auth, creating different folder, auth, inside auth, register.tsx and login.tsx. So inside register, where is auth, pages, auth. So this is register. So this is register page. Now we need to bring Axios. Okay, npm install Axios. So Axios to have our API request. So this error will be solved. Okay, Axios, and we need to have the login page. Register login. So in the app.csx we need to bring login page and register page. So we need another page, and that is dashboard. Okay, so go to dashboard. This is dashboard, pages, dashboard. So inside pages I am creating a folder, dashboard, dashboard.tsx. Okay, so dashboard, this is dashboard page. So I'm bringing dashboard from components, and we need protected routes. Okay, you see protected routes. So inside protected routes we are we are calling the profile, this profile. Okay, so protected routes, so this is protected routes, so inside components, routes, protected routes. Okay, protected routes dot tsx, maybe tsx, because it has the jsx element. Okay, protected routes, otherwise it will give errors. So this is protected routes, and we should bring this is protected routes. Okay, we are done, and let's see whether we are getting everything or not. Our app is not running. npm run dep. Okay, everything is, so this is logo, this is home, about, service. We have no page home, but we have home page. Okay, so we have the dashboard. So as we are not logged in, so we cannot go to the dashboard page. But if we log in, we can go. Say I'm logged in by Shakil. And before that, I want to show you another thing. And before that, in the navbar I am removing the unnecessary things, like we don't need contact, we don't need services, we don't need about. So I am removing unnecessary things. So we need dashboard, we need login, we need register. So these are the page, and you see if I go to the dashboard performance, no application. So in the cookie you see it has nothing, but if we log in Shakil gmail.com, you see JWT is coming over here, and it's redirecting us to the dashboard. But if I remove these things and if I log in, so it's loading. And if I try to, as I am not logged in, if I try to go to the dashboard directly, sorry, dashboard, so it's not allowing us to go to the dashboard. And but we have no logout functionality over here. We need to log out. Oh yeah, oh, we have the logout. Yes, we have the logout. So I am Shakil gmail.com. So it has the logout. Okay, so you see it has the JWT. So if I log out, it will log out. But before that, I want to show you another thing, and that is if I refresh, it persists. So this is very much important. But if you don't use this strategy, it will not persist. Then you have to set manually to persist it. It's persist. It is not redirecting you to the login page. It persists. Okay, this is one of the unique feature of HTTP only cookie. Okay, so if I log out, you see it has gone. So if I try to log in by another user, so we are getting the, so I can log in, it will go out and it will persist. So it will persist. So if I refresh, it will stay over there. So this is an exciting tutorial, and you have to and first of all, I have shown you why we need HTTP only cookie. So this is very much powerful, secure, and it cannot be accessed through JavaScript, and it persists automatically, and they're sending the tokens automatically, and it's storing in the cookies. Okay, and we have completed this tutorial by all the latest project: Node.js version 3.23, React.js 19, Tailwind CSS4, React Router version 7. So you are getting all the latest technologies. So definitely you will like the video. So give me a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.